Rapunzel and her golden hair. Once upon a time, in a house with a picturesque garden, resided a couple who yearned for a child but remained childless. Daily, they fervently prayed to God for the blessing of a baby. Finally, their prayers were answered, and they rejoiced in the anticipation of their impending bundle of joy. However, their joy was short-lived when the wife fell gravely ill and refused to eat anything. Her concerned husband tried to entice her with various delectable dishes, but she rejected them all. Desperate to restore her health, the husband discovered that the herb called Rapunzel, growing in the neighboring garden, was the key. Ignoring the fact that the garden was owned by a wicked witch who permitted no trespassers, he resolved to venture into it. With trepidation in his heart, the husband sneaked into the forbidden garden, successfully procuring the herb. Just as he was about to leave, the wicked witch unexpectedly returned, catching him red-handed. Enraged, she threatened to curse him for his audacity. Overwhelmed, the husband pleaded, "Please spare me. My wife's life depends on this herb. She is pregnant and gravely ill." Contemplating for a moment, the witch proposed a deal. "I will release you from my wrath on one condition. Once the child is born, you shall surrender it to me." Trapped and left with no choice, the desperate man reluctantly consented. Returning with the herb, he presented it to his wife, and miraculously, her health began to mend. Soon, she gave birth to a beautiful baby girl, whom they named Rapunzel. True to the agreement, the witch appeared to claim the newborn and whisked her away to a secluded tower. This tower had no doors or stairs, only a solitary window at its peak. Rapunzel's existence was confined to this tower, her only visitor being the malevolent witch. As the years passed, Rapunzel blossomed into a breathtaking maiden, with captivating eyes, an enchanting voice, and incredibly long golden tresses. When left alone, she spent her days singing and shedding tears. Every day, the witch would approach the tower and bellow, "Rapunzel! Rapunzel! Let down your hair!" Responding to the call, Rapunzel would lower her lengthy braided hair through the window, serving as a rope for the witch's ascent. One fateful day, a dashing prince happened to hear Rapunzel's melodious voice and was instantly captivated. Unbeknownst to anyone, he made it a habit to visit the tower each day, drawn by her enchanting songs. Observing the witch's hair-assisted ascension, the prince devised a plan. The next day, the prince called out to Rapunzel, "Let down your hair." Climbing up the tower using her lustrous locks, he reached the pinnacle. From that moment on, the prince clandestinely visited Rapunzel every night, their hearts intertwining in secret. Alas! The witch eventually discovered the prince's presence. Enraged by this unauthorized union, she heartlessly pushed him from the tower, causing him to land on a thorny bush that robbed him of his sight. As punishment, Rapunzel was banished to a remote desert, far away from the tower. Years passed, and the blinded prince aimlessly wandered until fate guided him to the same desolate desert. One day, he heard a familiar voice singing and, following the melody's sound, stumbled upon his long-lost love. Their embrace was filled with overwhelming joy, and tears of happiness streamed down Rapunzel's cheeks. Astonishingly, as her tears fell upon the prince's eyes, his vision was miraculously restored. The prince wasted no time, whisking Rapunzel away to his magnificent kingdom, where they lived happily ever after. In this retelling of the timeless tale, experience the captivating journey of a childless couple, a wicked witch, and a love that transcends all obstacles. Discover the magical allure of Rapunzel's golden locks and the redemptive power of true love's tears. Join them on a quest that unfolds through forbidden gardens, towering prisons, and treacherous deserts. Immerse yourself in a story of hope, resilience, and ultimate triumph, where love conquers darkness and happily ever after are realized. Moral: love, perseverance, and faith can overcome even the most challenging circumstances. It teaches us the importance of holding on to hope, making sacrifices for the ones we love, and never underestimating the power of genuine connections.
Thanks for watching the video. Subscribe for more stories.